And he's like, don't do like the Muslims do and never humiliate yourself and put your face on the ground. He's like, we're Christians. We get on our knees and we ask God. We don't put our face in the dirt. And that was a couple weeks before. And so that day when I had finally just, gave up, and I was like, you know what, God, I don't know what the truth is. I've been looking in the Hindu scriptures. I've been looking in Christianity throughout all these sects and all this other stuff. I was like, I can't find it. And when I opened up and I saw Jesus prostrating there in the Bible, I said, how dare he say humiliate? Because, even though I don't worship Jesus, he's my, my role model. And he said humiliate. I would understand if he said humble yourself, but he said humiliate. And so I had this like feeling of kind of rebellion, like, not to Jesus or to God, but to the pastor. I said, how dare you? So I was like, you know what? I'm going to do what Jesus did. I'm going to put my head on the ground and I'm going to ask God to guide me. And so I did. And when it happened, everything was clear. I can't explain it to you, Eddie, except that there was no doubt in my mind that God was one. It was kind of like I had what we call yaqeen. I had certainty, and something was telling me to follow Muhammad for the rest of my life. And so I told myself, if this was real, I got up, had a dream or whatever, but I got up and I said, if this is real, I got to find out about it. So I actually had a Quran on my shelf because I had a big library in my house and with books from all over. But, it was just sitting there collecting dust because I like to be, I like to look at myself as someone who was, really intelligent. I had all these books and stuff. And I was like, you know what? This is one of the books I haven't read. And so I'm going to actually read it, and as soon as I opened up the book, Eddie, that first page I started reading, I could not stop crying.